What up, though? Another episode, season 6 of Ground Floor, where we agree to disagree, still be family. That's the theme song. What up, though? Off my second album, JLE World. I own the music copyright. I'm muting on Facebook. I own the copyright. I just said that. I'm your host, JLE. Co-host, Drone. You got the glasses, or we just got Drone today?
Hey, I got to clean them off. I'll be Brother Rome in a few minutes.
Okay. Got a friend from school, Cindy, known as today grade. Got my TikTok fam, about to bring them up. Today's topic, dating in 26. Your thoughts? Bringing up my girl, Blush.
Hey, Blush.
My man, JD.
Blush. How y'all
What's
doing?
going on?
Jay. And my man, Street.
Jay. Streets. Okay, Streets.
Good, everybody.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, that's the first time I got 6 people. So, what are y'all thoughts about dating so far at 26? Giving y'all the 30-some group, we the 40-some group.
Let's hear from Blush first, because she the lady.
Honestly, it hasn't been a bad experience for me.
Okay.
I know a lot of people say it's like the dating pool has piss in it, but it's actually been pretty smooth for me. So.
Okay. Street.
I would say it's different.
How so?
It's evolving with the world, and growing up in a certain period of time, you might get accustomed to dating in one way, but as the world changes, dating has to change with it. And it can be a battle. I'll say that, because I'm a pretty straightforward, I do what I know and I know what I do type of guy.
Okay. Jay?
Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, this is my own show.
That's a yes, right? Because I don't want to just,
Yeah, this is a grown sexy show.
This shit trash. I'm just going to come out and say it.
Oh my God.
This shit trash.
No,
That's my answer.
Jay, why is it trash, Jay?
I mean, I just feel like we live in a world, in a society where it's a lot of people out here who don't really know what they want for real.
Okay.
So the pecking order of going through dating is kind of really confusing, because it's a lot of people who want to date but don't really want to date. They want to date but they ain't healed. They want to date but they not over their ex. They want to date and they want you to come with X, Y, Z, but a motherfucker ain't got A, B, C. So it's really trash for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta go through. Yeah, you gotta go through so much shit to get to the right motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you when you're right, Jay. I'm with
Come on, you with me all the time then.
JD, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think I agree with Street and everybody else here. It's definitely different from the time from our older generation to now. There's a lot of things that are involved, like social media, a lot of influence. So it causes the dating scene to change, not even just throughout the year, but almost every day.
Okay, Cindy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I feel like the dating pool is trash. I really do. I just want to keep it honest, keep it mean. Is people don't have, they don't have values anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like he mentioned, the times has changed. People don't value it. It's relationships about status and money, right? So, those of us that want more kind of lacking. So yeah, it's trash.
Drum.
Well, I'm on the married side of things, but I can tell y'all what I hear when I'm at the bar. And when I'm at the bar, I'm almost turning into the damn counselor at the point. Like, listen, why y'all guys? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Because y'all know I'm down here in ATL now, and I always tell the women, down here, you probably got 15 to 1 once you go to the dudes who actually straight.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? But that, as good as that sound, it ain't as what you think. If you really out here dating serious and want that one, you got to go through like 10 of them to get to the one. Because like my man Street said, half of them don't know the A, the B. Jay said it. The A, the B, the C. All of this. That's exactly what it is. It's like nobody knows exactly what they want. It's like one over here saying he got to be 6 foot. He got to have 6 figures. Got to be 6 inches or more. Another one saying, I don't really care what he make, but actually you do. So it's like it's all over the place right now.
Exactly.
Being separated, I would say people I've encountered in the last few years, they think you're a bank. Just met you. So you gonna cash at me for what? We ain't even got no titles. And then they come with, I don't know if they still say it now, you're broke, you're this. Like, no, I don't know your
Hey,
ass.
brokey.
So why I'm about to start cashing you out? I ain't come save a hoe. No. I can see
Yeah, no,
who's
for
on
real
the
though.
team or
Whatever
something.
happened to the ice cream? You know, going out for ice cream, taking a walk in the park. And now it's like you got to send a woman $5,000 to get her hair done.
Oh, she wants you to pay for
the
the babysitter. I done seen people
I mean,
videos
now
out
that
for
ain't
that.
such
Like,
a stretch. Back in the day, guys used to do that. Just offer to do that. But yeah, to think that's a given is crazy. That's crazy. If it ain't a good day, it just ain't a good day.
yeah, it's a lot of, and then they don't help with the videos people make. And don't get wrong, if it's ain't nothing wrong with spending money on the female if y'all have shown that y'all look out for each other. But right now, people don't even try to get to know each other to figure out, okay, we can be on that. It's just transactional. And I argued with a cat back in 2000. He's stripping floors in Wayne State. We argued for hours. Like, Jeff, if you put $200 on the table, what you gonna do? I'm like, I ain't a John. I ain't doing that for no female. I ain't nothing about make her want to sleep with me. Like, man, let's get all that out the way, Jeff. Fuck all that. Just put the money on the table. Like, nah, man, that don't make no sense. And now we're here. Some say, you know, you put 500, we can get down. Like, damn, he had a point. He's ahead of the curve.
Now, if you flip the coin, though, I mean, I've heard guys say they'd rather do that because now you just don't have to deal with the, you know, the chaos of having a relationship.
Chaos.
I mean, you know, because now you're not worried about her saying, "Oh, he not texting me back," you know, or all this. That's how bad it's gotten for the fellas, I guess. You know,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, what y'all fellas think?
I personally feel like, to your point, even about the conversation you said that you were having with your guy in college, right? I feel like that's become the norm. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten to that point today now where you're almost like you're expected to come out of pocket first. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that was doing it, they didn't have no game for real.
She says, y'all know women personally that's asking for 5K purchase combo.
Hey Jeff, you said that 5K, so you got to bring up the story.
No, I said 200.
I said 5K.
Cindy said 5K.
Yeah, I saw a story or watching a video where a chick actually asked the dude. She wanted him to.
Oh, it's blush.
Yeah, she wanted him to send her $5,000 to get ready for the date. I thought that was crazy.
What the hell they go on the date if she gave him 5,000?
Yeah.
So let me get this right, Jeff. So the question is, you basically saying, do we feel it's transactional right now? Like the dating game is transactional?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think it's come to that from what I'm seeing and hearing. It just seemed like what Cindy just alluded to. They may not always say 5 racks, but first date, the girl telling you, hey, I'm getting my nails done or my hair done, and they automatically assuming you about to Zelle or Cash App them 400, 500. You know, it's kind of like, I think social media just really changed the whole dating game. You know what I'm saying? Because people starting to see the celebrities out here and think they know them, and they think they out there in Orange County in California somewhere. So everybody think they living that life when you really not living that life.
I don't really think it happens all the time. I think it's just really hoopla. Because I mean, where's all these dudes at that's paying this type of money? Like, where, you know, So when you see the women like saying, even men too, I just think of people just lying to kick it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because
Now you gotta think about it's some people that didn't have people teaching them games. So some of these stories people make might be funny, but some of them are not.
but not when you see the person and it just don't add up. You know, the math ain't adding.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It's just
mean-
like I don't think everybody's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is happening, but I don't know.
I feel like those are the dudes that's paying. The people that when
I
you see
agree.
them, the math don't add up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The people that's paying are the ones that don't get shown. Those are the dudes that ain't never really been popular, never really been fly, used to get kicked in their ass in high school and told to go on somewhere.
Okay, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, there's some men that don't know how to act around women or don't see women as human beings or just see women as just sex. So they act off of impulse and stupidness sometimes. And now that there's a lot of influence when it comes to, like I said, with social media and everything, they see all these guys and rappers and football players, they hear the stories of them flying women out and stuff like that. You gotta have the money, you gotta have the car, you gotta have the house and all these tangible things just to grab the women when that's just not true. It's all a facade, like y'all said, until you meet that person, until you're around that person for an amount of time, then their true colors are going to show because you can't hide who you are for so you can only hide who you are for so long.
So long. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I feel like that's why I say it's easy for me because I know what I want and I don't live by social media standards. So it's easy for me to weed out those people that only want sex or, you know, that only want to throw money at you or want to buy you. It's easy for me to use my discernment and weed them out the way. And I don't waste no time. Red flag, you're out of here. I think women are so comfortable with feeling some type of attention or some type of love that they ignore these things that they know in the beginning that doesn't make them feel well and they settle. And that's a problem. And I'm not that. So that's why I say dating is easy for me because I will give you 2 business days and you will be out of there if I don't like you.
What's some of the pushback you've gotten? You don't get it, guys. That's just like can't deal with rejection type of thing.
I know how to converse healthy. So
That's good.
I really don't have an issue with it. Like no one has, you know, called me out my name or anything. I mean, the most they'll do is block me. I mean, but
Right.
oh well.
Okay. So are any one of you actively looking to find a relationship or are you just chilling?
Chilling.
I'm chilling right now.
I am actively dating. I said I made a promise to my friends on TikTok that we were going to start dating in 2026. I did not date like that last year, so I am casually talking to multiple people at the moment, just casual talk. And whoever steps for me, I'll step for them.
Why guys don't think that's healthy?
I know her.
Guys.
Ain't nothing wrrong with that, but you know, she was gonna be on some
It's
village.
definitely not healthy.
That's
Not at all.
We're
It's
not
very overwhelming for the woman, and I feel like
Hold on. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Street.
we was talking about that earlier. I feel like women dating multiple men at one time is very unhealthy and overwhelming for the woman.
Why so?
Multiple personalities you're dealing with on a daily basis. As women are deemed so emotional, no matter how good you are at communicating, if John pisses you off at 8 o'clock in the morning, me coming in at 8:10 trying to say good morning and all of that, your day's already ruined. And I don't care how emotionally mature you are, I'm going to feel some grunt of what John did, in my opinion, whether it be right then or later on that day, even if you're just less talkative overall at that moment.
Okay.
Now, what about the flip side where guys talk to multiple women?
That's not
I feel like it can be the same way. It can be overwhelming dealing with a bunch of people on a day-to-day basis. You got to keep up with one story, then you got to keep up with another story. You got to keep up with what favorite color is over here and what favorite color is over there. Like it's a lot. It could be a lot. I feel like it can be very overwhelming to the mind because we only one human. We can't be everything for everybody. So
I always say I wouldn't say dating daily. But I don't, you know, if you working and you got things to do, I don't know. The average person probably date, I think, twice a month, maybe. Am I accurate?
I'm ignorant to the
Or you
fact
just
because I've
dating
never
all the
really done
time,
that.
dating every weekend? How does this go?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I
feel
mean.
like those are casual
It's not like
daters.
a daily thing. Like you just talking to 12 different dudes every day. I don't have the time. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know how would that even go down. I mean, I ways to do things. But I can see why you say that it is unhealthy, though. I can see why you would say that.
yeah.
So from my perspective, throughout the years, I've always put all my eggs in one basket, and it's been dead ends. So I'm trying something different this year.
Exactly.
And it's not hard for me. The reason why it's not hard or I don't feel that it's unhealthy is because I'm just having normal conversations, just getting to know somebody like getting to know a friend. If it goes to a further place, then at that time everybody else will know that I'm no longer pursuing them. I don't have to make up a lie to one and the other because I'm going to be real from the jump and just be myself. So everybody's going to get the unique, authentic me. So I don't have to make up stories every day for somebody different, you know. So it's easy so far. I'm just now starting. So
That's a big thing out there too, is the trust level. So you know you can say this, but coming from us, coming from nobody trusts us. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, I think the thing is people are being sneaky about it. The 2 or 3 guys that I'm communicating with, they know that I'm talking to other people at the moment, and they know whoever I feel like steps up to the plate and wants to move forward, they will no longer be in the running. Like that's just what it is. So, and we've
So
talked
they
about
okay
it.
with that? They
They
okay?
are. They're still on this line, still trying to make ways to see me and take me out and do things, and so.
okay. Now, the dating behavior trends for active daters, those actively using apps, it's common to have 1 to 2 dates per month, with some, particularly in large cities, dating 2 to 3 times a week. Casual versus serious, about 52% of singles are open to both casual dating and serious relationships, while 19% are looking only for casual dates. Meeting trends, roughly 45% of people meet their dates through online dating apps, followed by 32% who meet with friends and family. So I guess people are being outside with a little bit.
So we got more people that want to be serious though.
Well, I don't know,
52%.
because I mean, from videos I see, some people just want to fuck.
I think that's most.
But
people.
I don't think a lot of people are mature enough to just be honest
that, yeah.
and put on the table. That's what I'm looking for.
Right.
And give him or her the choice if that's what they want to roll with. So they might play the I want to be Claire and Cliff Huxtable, and she thinks she found the one.
Sunday's best.
And after he smashed it a few times, she don't hear from him. They just tires or some craziness because he done sold her a fantasy that he knew he didn't want to do. Or the female, because females they flip the script now. They might do the same thing.
And then a communication too. I had a situation where a dude told me that we were together. It's like, you never asked. What happened to the note? Yes and the no. I didn't get one of those. Like, how
did you
we
look
together?
for the club,
Like, we
get you over
together?
the head? Like,
I've
bam,
been
you're
walking
mine.
around all this time, and I'm in a relationship. Like, you know what I mean?
I never knew.
Yeah, I know her now. That's old school.
I honestly have a question in regards to that because I went through something like that a couple times where on that side of it, I never felt like I needed to ask you once we got to a certain point after
That's
doing.
exactly what he said.
I agree. I did that myself too. And 2 women done told me that, like, you ain't never asked me. I said, I felt like it came with the territory of what we were doing on a day-to-day basis. What's understood don't have to be explained.
Nah.
It needs to be explained though.
We may not share the same perception.
You gotta have that small conversation so everybody totally on the same page.
Yeah.
I
I
definitely
agree.
agree with you on that aspect, but I feel like if the small conversation is also needed, then the relationship type esque activities need to come to a halt or don't need to happen at all.
I
Because you
mean,
can't hold me
if
to a
that's what's needed,
conversation.
I agree.
You can't hold me to a conversation. I'm wrong for expecting you to be my woman, but you took me to your family meetings to introduce me to your family
Right.
as your dude. You're not
Oh,
gonna take me as just your friend, because if that's the case, you would take any one of your homeboys. You took me when you went to that engagement party for your homegirl. You took me when you went to that proposal. You took me.
and
So
introduce
I'm
you to that
wrong for
person.
thinking, you know what I'm saying, that we're together after all this time and we doing A, B, and C, but you still want to pretend like we in middle school and I gotta, do you like me? Yes or no? Check this
I ain't
box, check that box.
I
We
ain't
too
gonna lie,
grown for that.
Jay. That's some lightweight shit. When I start putting you first in a lot of different situations, when I start making sure your bills paid, when I start trying to advance your life, when I start thinking of talking about life plans with you in the future, what we talking about?
Come on.
What question am I really asking you?
I feel like some things just need to be said. You know what I'm saying? To just get clarity because, yeah, like, like I said, apparently we wasn't on the same. We liked each other, but I wasn't interested in a relationship. He was. Like that needed to be said. You know what I mean? So
I agree.
from that lesson, I learned that. You know what I'm saying? Like so when a
Me
dude
too.
starts
I ain't gonna
that way,
lie.
it's like, hey, you think we together? You know what I mean?
I
Like, 'cause
mean,
we gotta have that
I
conversation
mean,
because people get lost in that.
I was always taught the dude is the point guard, so you got to call the play. Either you gonna be the home lover friend, my girlfriend, fiance, wife, or just the 12 a.m. call, and let her choose if she rolling with it. So if you've been that transparent with her, it shouldn't be no problem on any level. If I ain't lied to you, I put everything on the table. You said you was cool with this, so I call at 12. Either you answering the phone or I'll holler at you another night at 12. Don't say, well, I want to go out at 5 p.m. Like, no, you the 12 o'clock call.
Nah, I get it. I'm just one of them people that just don't leave no room for error. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to get it twisted. So I'm going to say that.
I
You
ain't
might
gonna lie to y'all. Keep me at 12.
Feel that, Jay?
You get more
I
when you at
definitely
12 anyway. I feel like
Nah,
the
for
homie
real.
lover friend and the main dude, it come with way too much. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Keep me at 12.
yeah.
You don't expect but one thing from that 12
like that.
o'clock.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
I
Now,
mean, it just has to come to an understanding and an agreement when it comes to that. So I feel like the small conversations are important. And I feel like whatever you feel, because sometimes we get lost in the connection that we building with somebody because it's new, it's something that's fun, it's something that it may seem like that you want at the time, and then you get lost in that, you get distracted. But you have to come back to reality at some point and ask yourself or be real with yourself, like, do I like this person a little bit more now that I'm kicking with them? And that it should be on the same side when it comes to men and women. If you feeling some type of way, speak up about it. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah. But see, I think women been going through that for the longest, like, cause like Blush said, it's kind of easy for her being just honest. But women, we have been in relationships where we thought the guy was our man, and then when we brought it up, it was like, oh, we ain't together.
Mhm.
So, it's like we learned
Mhm.
from that. Now it's like we need to have a conversation because I don't want to just
assume.
right.
Facts. They tell you at the beginning they don't want anything serious, but do everything serious.
And
And so then when you're like, oh, we together, and I was like, I told you about 6 months ago that I didn't want nothing serious, but I done met your mama, your kids, and all this stuff. So it's just like, okay.
yeah,
Well,
And
well, that's
I've been in that position to where I've been the guy that said that and then did all those actions. So
Mhm.
learning from that, I know that I got to stand my ground and put boundaries up now. That if I say that I only want to chill and relax, like even if it's not just even having sex with you and we just chilling and we just converse every now and then and stuff like that, there's a boundary set up for that. So I make sure I don't cross those lines so nothing be confused.
yeah.
okay.
But feelings change.
That's
They
possible.
do.
That's why we have these conversations, right?
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
this is
So
good. I
I
want
think
to,
I kind of like
say,
that.
I want to commend the fellas because a lot of times women don't get to hear men be vulnerable, and for these brothers to come on here and say, what they experience, you don't really get that. So I want to commend y'all brothers. I do want to say on both sides, the woman's perspective and the male's perspective, that I always, because I too been in that position when I was younger. You never want to be in a position where you go two weeks down the line, 2 months down the line, 3 months down the line, and then the young lady hits you with, "What are we?" Like, I thought we discussed that early on. Like, so you never want to hear that phrase, "What are we?" So I learned from that to where when you talking to the young lady, if you start to feel differently for her or somebody else, just be vocal about that. Be a man about it and talk. Now, fellas, sometimes we date some crazies. You got to watch who you say this to, because you got tires being slashed and everything else. So you got to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Don't do something to where, it's going to basically raise that person from 0 to 100, but do it respectfully and just be able to be 100 with them. Because, one thing about being in Detroit, what I love, girls was always going to tell you, like, "Hey, I got to do, you know what I'm saying, this, and this." Because you got to know what you're getting yourself into. Because the last thing I want to be doing is jumping out of a window type situation. I need to know if we need to be at my place or we need to be in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time to be in a situation where, because dudes, you know how it is, fellas, dudes ain't talking. We either going to get physical or they going to pull out that tool. It ain't no talking. It's going to be one of the two.
Stuff that women do.
Man,
stuff gets serious.
I remember my ex-fiance. It wasn't 24 hours after I finally got some. I get an email because she let email and shit. It's like a thesis. So where are we going? Where do you see this? I know you're the man. You posted. I'm like, damn, I can't even say I got it. Yeah, baby. What the fuck?
Not the fear.
I got a ponder. Okay. Do I want to
boy sat back with it.
I was like, damn, I can't even. I just can't even enjoy the moment.
She asked you 21 questions before you even had a chance to watch it.
I'm telling you.
No funny shit. I went through the same thing, and it was literally like, okay, she dismounted. I'm getting back right over there, trying to, get back right or whatever. So I got a question. Oh shit! Here we go again. And she actually asked me to. So she actually hit me with the. So what are we? And I could be vulnerable enough to say, I assumed, right? Because I've been doing this, that the whole time, but this was our first time being in the same bed together. So I was like, I don't really ask people to be my girlfriend. At a certain point, you just know. And that's a direct correspondence into the question from earlier, because I don't ask. I assume, which I understand where assuming is wrong. I do. At that time, it was more so, to me, if I'm doing all of this, this is, in my mind, husband, right? So of course we're in a relationship. We're not married yet, but of course you my old lady. I'll put it like that.
Okay. Now I got a question for the fellas, because there was an old episode with my original co-host, and we were talking about men don't want to hear we need to talk. So since I got cats in their 30s for a newer generation, do y'all feel the same way if you hear we need to talk? Oh, there's some bullshit. Let me go get it. Maybe smoke one, because I know it's gonna be a long list of what I ain't do right before it get to some other stuff. So what y'all take on that?
Me personally, I don't feel moved by it, just because I know how I talk in a conversation. I'm gonna be calm regardless, no matter if you upset or anything like that, because I'm just in the mindset of, if I did something wrong, I'm gonna take accountability for it, straight up. But if I know for a fact I ain't doing anything, I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna raise my voice or anything like that. We can have a conversation, but you're gonna hear my side of the story too, and we're gonna talk about facts, not just feelings, but facts.
So if you hear we need to talk, you chilling. Like, okay.
I'm chilling.
Jay? Ground floor, you're honest as hell now. Be real.
If I hear we need to talk, I ain't gonna lie, I'm instantly irritated. Instantly. Because 9 times out of 10, I know it's finna be some bullshit. I know it's gonna be something that
Well,
ain't
ain't that
real.
different from my generation?
Jay
Okay.
I
been
know it's gonna be something that ain't real.
Oh my god.
I have. It's gonna be something that ain't real, and it's gonna be something that you really just conjured up in your mind.
Mm.
Street.
Hell no, I hate it.
I argue with her.
I instantly go into what the hell this bitch done thought of and put together in her head that I ain't did. Because
Now, go ahead.
a woman will put a story together without any inference, and at that point, she'll even sit on it for 2 months, and you can't tell her she is not right because she start picking up on little clues of it. Kind of like when you get a car or when you're looking for a car, you start seeing it. She starts seeing little stuff that ain't even there, but it fits her narrative. So then when she comes to you with it finally after however long it's been, she not really asking you a question. She really just trying to aha you or I got you. So me explaining what isn't going on looks like I'm lying anyway.
Okay. Now, Blush, what you from the female side, you tell a guy we need to talk, or what's your thoughts on that?
Well, first, I kind of don't throw, oh, we need to talk. I just throw out what I want to talk about because you're not going to give me the option to not talk about it. I'm going to bring it up. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, I need to talk to you. I'm just going to blatantly ask you, like, what's up with this? Or what do you think about this? Or I'll try to rephrase it, reword it to where the conversation goes on a smoother aspect versus an argument because I don't like to argue at all.
Now, I gave that example, and both females like guys don't listen. Like, yes, just say, last week you ain't open the door. Don't say we need to talk, and we expect, man, it's gonna be some bullshit. All right, 5:00. All right, what's gonna come?
I mean, it's about deliverance for sure, and I think everybody needs to work on like their tone when they're conversing with their person because that's the main thing. You raise your voice is going to cause a trigger. Everybody will get triggered if you somebody screaming at you. So, and then your words of choice, you have to be cautious about the words that you decide to use. With me, anyway. So.
And do you still agree with our generation? We need to talk. You're gonna be everything be around first or balance?
I think my thing is I look for the timing. I look for good timing.
Okay.
Then it's not going to be a lot of interruptions or, just look for a good timing to kind of bring things up. And especially, it depends. It depends because if it's a tough conversation, yeah, I'm gonna look for a good timing. I'm gonna look for a good timing.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Plus, Cindy and what the fella said. What I would say, well, let's see, we coming up 20 years now. You got to learn. You got to be patient. That's what I learned about marriage is patience, because you come when you got to learn patience, man, because it's gonna be some times that you going through some things, and if your girl, your wife, your fiance don't know how to maneuver and know you, like something wrong, you know what I'm saying? Where she can scan the room, I call it situational awareness. Like sometimes you just need to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? Give me my moment and then come talk to me. Like Cindy just said, timing is everything. Sometimes I don't have to say everything. She could just tell, like, okay, let me see what's going on. Like, hey, you okay? You know what I'm saying? Hit you with that. So it's about, none of us are perfect, but it's about perfect communication and being there for that person. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just tell y'all, when you get married, you get to see your spouse go through the loss of a parent, the loss of a sibling. Those type of things, you can't disappear. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even know how to respond in those moments. You know what I'm saying? But I would just say you have to have those positive affirmations. Let me run something past you. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because when you say, that phrase, it puts fellas on defense. You know what I'm saying? We need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Because we going back to high school. You know all the shit we'd have been through in high school, the shit we'd have been through in college. Every time we heard somebody say we need to talk, that shit wasn't good. So just think about that. You know, you look at the trauma part of dating. That's the thing about dating is she grew up a certain way, you grew up a certain way. Some people was in a dysfunctional situation
Mm-hmm.
in the household. Mom yelling at them, dad yelling at them. That's their way of just letting it out. They don't realize until the right person come along that can help her bring that thing down like a seesaw. Like, hey, that you ain't got to communicate to me like that. Like I heard you the first time when you said, take out the trash, pick up the kids, this, and this. I don't need you yelling that at me, because when you yell at me, it put me on defense, and then we never get into where we need to get to. So I think that puts men on defense when it's like, hey, we need to talk, because now it's like we going back. Like I said, most of the fellas on here, 30s, 40s, we didn't dated from damn middle school all the way to now, and we didn't. Every time we heard that, it was never good. We didn't. Was in the hallway hugging that girl, like, oh shit, come on now. Like, you know, that was my cousin, right? Like, oh, that's your cousin? It's too late now. You done damn embarrassed me. This shit over with. The shit is over with.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're right. That's about right. Yep.
Oh, man.
All right. Impulsive. Want to take no time to try to figure it out, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well. Now, given these some brothers I would deem to be good dudes, it seemed like from conversations I've encountered with females, they think good dudes are boring compared to the dude that bad boy, whatever you call him, he's more exciting. Have y'all encountered them moments with females, fellas?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all deal?
I had a moment with a girl. I've been knowing her for a couple of years or whatnot, and because I wasn't the stereotype of a black man, it viewed me as I wasn't exciting, or I wasn't going to be a protector or a provider or any of those things. When it's quite the opposite. I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm well educated, and I'm well spoken, but don't get that fooled, because when it's time to go, I'm there, and there ain't no hesitation with it.
I think she wanted you to be gangster.
Yeah, but the most gangster person is the quietest person, the person that's observing everything, that's going to be observant. And it's not just about jumping up and pulling your tool or throwing the first fist. It's about moving out the way so nothing happens in the situation, so where you are safe and you good.
Right.
Jay?
For me, I mean, I've always kind of dealt with any situation of that sort just in the matter of, like, I'm me. And if you're going to rock with me, then you're going to have to learn how to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Most people, I'm not going to say most people, certain females that I have dealt with in the past, kind of like my brother JD was just saying, like, I'm fun within my own way, but I'm not the fun type of guy that's finna go do the things that you normally are used to your dudes doing. I'm not the drinker. I'm not the smoker. I'm not the clubber. I'm not the dude who's finna be out till 3 o'clock in the morning and you gotta check my location and all this extra shit that you used to doing with them other niggas.
Fact.
You ain't gotta do that
Right.
with me. I'm if you're not at work, you at home, or you in the studio, or you playing the game. My life is boring. I'm gonna do the same type of things every day because I know what I enjoy, you know what I'm saying, and how I like to serve myself with peace. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm just like, if you don't like it, baby, go on about your business. I'll be boring because somebody else gonna come along and I'm gonna be the most fun man in the world to them.
Fact.
Yeah.
Y'all waiting on me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the same way. Hate to give the same rhyme, same tune, but I feel like I've been an old nigga for most of my life, and I'm only 31. When I was 22, I wasn't going out. I wasn't smoking. I wasn't drinking. If I'm not at work, I play the game sometime. Other than that, I'm trying to do something business-wise, and a lot of times I get enjoyment out of that. I found that I can make logos and build stuff and rebuild stuff, and that's what's interesting to me. That excites me. I don't watch too much TV, but I don't do that. I ain't never been a social person like that. As far as going out to clubs, I could listen to music at home. I could dance at home. I ain't got to pay to do that. I'm already paying to do it. It makes no sense for me to go out, and I get the gist of having a good shit. Y'all niggas come over here. I ain't finna be up till no 3 o'clock though. But come on.
I got you. I saw a post on Facebook that irked my nerve. Like, Jeff, don't post on the lady thing. And they were asking a question they saw another post and they asked it to the ladies in the group. If a dude is over 40, good job, house, no kids, do you think he weird? And someone that responded felt like, yeah, he ain't got a kid or a baby mama. And I found that illogical as hell. That's a dude that's doing some shit right. You could build with.
Right.
Why he weird? Because he ain't got 2 or 3 baby mamas.
No, I would think it's something to him, not necessarily bad. You know, maybe he just probably like most of women, tired of women. maybe he just not dating. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just not dating.
I feel like in that situation, most of the time, it comes with a negative connotation to it. Like he got to be doing something wrong, or he like men, or his soldiers ain't marked. It's something.
People saying that bullshit, like for real.
Yeah, like y'all would be surprised how many people. One of my homegirls reached out to me. We reconnected like probably March of last year, and she was like, "You ain't got no kids running around." And I was like, "No, shit, I didn't have none last year when you said none. What changed?" But it was kind of like her next response was, "Oh, you sure your soldiers marching?" I'm just like, "What?"
Wow.
But I feel
that's
like
good. Hey, that's good, bro.
I feel like in that same sense, it would be. I guess it would be. I could have took it how I wanted to. You feel me? But I feel like if I was to say that in retrospect, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have said that type situation. Too, if I would have said it to a woman.
That's true.
I mean, it come out like not a lot of respect for good dudes that's out here, and it's weird. Wasn't that the goal, or find a good man, good woman?
Yeah.
It was seen that way, but how many people, how many women know what a good man looks like?
There you go. They don't. They just living off of social media standards of what social media is telling you what a good man is and what a bad man is, and that's what they going by instead of getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
And getting to know yourself.
Yep.
Most definitely. And I feel like that, this whole zodiac thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
People,
now you're hitting on something right there. Let's go preach, bro.
people going. I'm gonna tell you like this: people going off of zodiac signs is only going to ruin. It's going to ruin the image in your head of this person. You're going to assume over anything because based off of what a zodiac sign says, that they don't have any real facts to it. It's just because it's so popular and it's everywhere, and it seems like it attends to certain mannerism that you have. That honestly, zodiac signs have every emotion in a human possible, and it's just chalked up to certain different people and what certain moves that you may have, but it ain't nothing that's really facts because I don't have plenty of people ask me what my zodiac, or well, rather guess what type of zodiac sign that I am, and when they do, they're completely wrong. But in hindsight, I don't go off of that because you have to get to know me for me. I'm an individual. I'm not a zodiac sign.
Hey Jeff, what he just brought up was a good topic we got to bring on here, man. Because I done dealt with that. I done dealt with that in 47 years, damn near since I was 1, probably.
No,
Every time, man. I'm talking about every time I go somewhere. They big on them zodiacs, man. But what I would say to that, to piggyback off of JD, what he's saying is y'all need to switch gears from focusing on the zodiac sign and focus on the man's love language. Have him take the test. So he can tell you exactly, because some people it's physical touch. You know what I'm saying? Some people need affirmation. Some people need to receive gifts. If everybody understands the person's love language, I think we'll all be 70% more successful in these relationships than we are. But like he said, they come in, you at the bar, I guarantee you in 30 minutes. What's your zodiac sign? Because I don't deal with no Gemini. Well, get the hell on in.
And what happens when you tell them you're a Gemini? They running, right?
They run it every time. And I love it too. I'll be right there with my drink and food. Like, get the hell on. I don't want you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Now you be into that.
I do be into, because I think astrology plays a part in a lot more than just people. But to piggyback off of what he said, like the zodiac signs is only that's for entertainment. That's not like the Bible. That's not something you just, oh well, let me see. So JD say he is Sagittarius. This how he is.
Some people do that shit though.
Some people do that.
They're gonna have characteristics that may have, you know what I mean? But you can meet a whole nother Sagittarius and be a straight asshole. You know what I'm saying?
I get all the time.
Those two people are the same. So to just go off of that strictly is wild. That's crazy.
Yeah, you be
I think that's where, like, entertainment, you can get to know the basics about a person. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know who that person was, the way that they was raised, and their environment. All that means, it means a lot. Not just the zodiac sign. So yeah.
I bypass that question. I don't look into astrology like that when I'm getting to know a person. So I just let you know my birthday and my favorite color, and that's all we need to know. And then people put out.
Yeah, for real. Like I'm strictly all about God, and that's why I tell people, like, what sign are you? I'm a child of God. That's what I am.
Mm-hmm. I've done that before too.
I mean, that's good. If you're not into it, I don't make you, you know, it's not a gang association here, you know. You're not into it, you're not into it. So
it's a big thing though. It's a big thing in dating for sure. No. Even the men are like, "What's your sign? You must be a Leo," you know. So it's just like,
I ain't never asked no crazy shit like that.
I get asked all the time.
What do y'all say?
That's like a conversation starter for some men.
I think it's only a conversation starter because we trying to get to the shit before y'all do. Go ahead and tell me what the hell it is so I can get this shit out the way. I can tell you what mine is, and we can move on.
Exactly. It's like, do it really matter if I told you I'm a Cancer and you hate Cancers, but we just been talking 2 weeks and we've been doing good. So you just
right. So what that mean for us now?
Cancer.
Right.
You're not saying nothing about it. If you like that person, just is what it is. So, dang.
So what are y'all goals for the year in dating that you hope to accomplish?
Definitely. Well, for me, definitely it'll be when I do step out there, I'm actually following what God leads me to. Because I mean, who gonna know better than God? That's just for me. Mm-hmm. Because I know for a fact that He ain't gonna put me with a woman that is gonna tear me down and go against me. He's gonna put me with somebody that's gonna challenge me and help me build, and we build something together. That's the key thing, is building together. I don't need nobody that's gonna come with a fully, like in a fully complete package like that. That's just unrealistic. Like, you're gonna meet somebody that you're gonna have to build with. Not everything is gonna come perfect or anything like that. So
say adding and multiplying, not dividing and subtracting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jay?
My goal for this year is to stay the 12 o'clock nigga. That's my goal for this year. That's my goal. Nah, I'm just playing.
I'm not playing.
I'm just playing. No, my goal is to just honestly, like, keep putting myself in. Shut up, woman. My goal is to keep putting myself in position. You know, to hopefully see what's out there. Like, I'm not really the type of person that just rule people out until they give me a reason to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a person that's real big on family. I'm a person that's real big on having a family and leaving a legacy of my own. So that's where my mind is always geared to. You know what I'm saying? Just finding somebody that I feel like would be the best possible partner for me in my life. That's my goal.
Street.
My goal is to experience uh something that I haven't experienced in a positive way. Because you sit on social media, or you see on social media, even you sit and just listen to people talk, and it seems like it's a lot of great women out there that would check every box that I got, but I ain't ran into them yet. I want to run into some of them.
Blush.
Mm.
Want to be in the ambience.
Um, my main goal is to everyone that I encounter to make a difference in their life, a positive difference. Um, and I'm not gonna bite off as more than I can chew, even though I do talk to multiple people. I'm just gonna say, may the best man win. Hell, fuck it.
Not you turn into a
May the,
Royal Rumble.
it is
That's what it
listen.
seems
I mean,
like.
it is what it is.
Get it out.
It is what it is at
Throw
this
them up, bust
point.
them up.
We're trying something new, Jeff. I told you, I'm trying something new this time. Because it's
I don't
like
want to be
once you
rebuked
put
for
all your
being
eggs in one
villainous.
basket,
You're a
because I'm
good
usually the woman that puts all my eggs in one basket. So I only date like one person at a time. But now I'm just casually conversing with people, and it's not bad. So
I hate that one eggs in one basket reference when it's used like that, because what's so wrong with that?
it's nothing
If you
wrong with
have one
it. It's
egg, you gonna
nothing.
try to make sure that egg make it home while you walking from the grocery store.
That's true. And there's nothing wrong with it, Street, at all. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what I'm used to. That's my go to, my familiar. But I want to try something different because I haven't been successful. So why not try it this way and be honest and see how it goes?
I think it wraps around the bad notion that comes with the one egg in one basket is when that person get hurt. That person get
Mm-hmm.
hurt for putting all their eggs in one basket. So it's like
Right.
don't take this risk with that if you just gonna end up
Because it's
hurt.
done failed me before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm,
But like Blood said earlier, if you use discernment and not just discernment in the beginning, but discernment while you actively getting to know that person. Use discernment all the way through. You can't just stop discernment when you just like the person. You feel like, oh, they checked out this box, and this box. No, use discernment even when they check off them boxes. Because like I said, nobody can hide who they are for so long. So it just wrapped around that. That's why it just seemed like a bad thing to do.
Cindy.
So my goal, I'm pumping the brakes. I'm pumping the brakes, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pumping the brakes. It's kind of like to piggyback off of like what Blush said. She's talking about all her eggs in one basket. I feel like I give too much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just talking about materialistic, just just trying to have a decent conversation. You give parts of yourself. You may tell a person some things that you may have went through in the past, or things like that. Goals that you have, and just so look. Okay, let me just give an example. I remember being in a restaurant one time, and I saw this guy. Right, I bought him. I had the waitress to send him a drink.
Okay.
Because he had never had a woman to buy him a drink, he was like, the dude was just like, oh, I never had a woman to send me a drink. Like, but dude thought he had him one. You see what I'm saying? And dude really thought he had him one. It was like, you can't even fucked up. So when the dude was like, oh, why the women won't do that for us? That's why. Because it's the same shit with y'all. As soon as you do something for a woman, she thinks she got her one. Like, it's the same shit. So yeah, I'm chilling. I'm pumping brakes. It's really be more discernment on who you giving it to. You know what I'm saying? So everybody not discerning. That's it.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all being real on here. This is what I'm talking about. The fellas, the ladies. Like I said, I'm coming up on 20 years in July, and I can tell y'all from experience, when I go out to the bars and stuff, what I hear the most from men is, how did you know? How did you know? So men have a trust issue because of what we're seeing on social media. The things they want to know before I give her all of my heart. how do I know she's the one? And I always respond to them the same way. I said that you got to have that vertical relationship right before you can have your horizontal relationship together. So
Right.
get that connection to God first, because once God reveals her to you, you will know who she is when she's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You will know. You won't have to second guess it, fellas. You won't have to be, let me go talk to Mom Dukes. Let me go talk to my brother. You don't have to talk to nobody because you already talked to God and he confirmed it. So my thing is, make sure that fellas, just like women, they've been playing with Ken and Barbie since they was little. They're the ones visioning that wedding day. Men, we playing with Transformers, G.I. Joe, everything else. We're not thinking about no wedding day like them. It kind of just happens. You just call yourself like, man, Jeff, I'm out here looking at engagement rings. Like, what the hell? Like, yeah. Hey, man, you find yourself just in that situation. So I would say for the fellas, write down your vision and make it plain in 2026. You know what I'm saying? And you don't hear men doing this so much like women. So ladies, I say this to y'all, when you waiting on your Boaz, I always tell people, be careful with these pastors teaching y'all, because if you read that story for yourself, you'll see that Boaz was significantly older than her. So let's just say he was 20 to 25 years older than her and everything. So sometimes you sitting up here trying to listen to these pastors, but y'all forget the main thing. Ruth made herself intentionally where he was at to be noticed. Sometimes y'all in the house and you think the damn UPS man gonna just know that you looking for a dude. You know what I'm saying? Because half of us dudes, like we talk in the barbershop, half of us dudes, we don't know you got a dude chilling in the crib. You can look as nice, like, girl, he ain't say nothing to me. How the hell I'm gonna say something to you? Might be a dude right around the corner. I'm not about to disrespect that man. So y'all gotta go places where men are. You know what I'm saying? Start going to these business expos. Start going to the game and technology thing. Because I hear y'all women all the time. Oh, they always saying they got some good men. I'm waiting on my man. Yeah, that's the problem. Y'all waiting. Y'all got to be intentional. Y'all got to go to the places where good men are. Because I know a lot of good brothers. These brothers I never met in my life. But for them to be vulnerable like this, these are good brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even if Jay chooses to be the 12 o'clock dude, he a good brother because he'll be real. You know what I'm saying? And it's always going to be somebody that's willing to take that 12 o'clock because they ain't got time. They don't even have time for it. So it's like, let's be ladies. Blush, Cindy. I know you say you pumping the brakes, but what I'll say to the men and to the women on here, invest in self first, because it's always a better version of you when you come together. You know what I'm saying? And those of us that have children, make sure you raising your girls, your daughters in particular, to be interdependent, not independent. Because independent, she operating on her own island. Make it to where when the dude comes along, she's able to submit. Because a lot of these girls, what I hear, what I'm gonna submit to, that's the damn problem. Y'all listening to social media. Stop listening to y'all girls. Some of y'all girls is keeping y'all single. What y'all say? Say that again. I'm preaching the one in the back. Some of y'all women keeping y'all single because they telling y'all some bullshit. And I'm gonna be the one to tell y'all because y'all pastor ain't telling y'all this.
I think that thing is a little crazy on both sides though, Jay. Because
it's out there.
They need to be, they deserve to be submitted to just because they're a man. Just because I'm a man.
No, listen. It's out there. But like you see, that's why I started with the fellas. I started with the fellas on what they should do so they know how to notice when that young lady's in front of them. Because it's some good brothers out here. And I feel like a lot of things is jaded right now because social media exists. Had we not had social media, everything was fine. It was old school dating. Girl, he took me to, this, and everybody talking good. Now everybody talking negative if you listen to these podcasts. And that's why I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? Be careful to protect your ear gates on the stuff that you're taking in daily, because some of this stuff ain't nothing positive. It's just negative every day. That's my take on it, Jeff. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do your thing on that.
Well, since I've got back working, I'm just trying to rebuild. Get to where I can be comfortable and start really looking at that. Because not working for a year, that shit ain't no fun. Ain't no fun.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
I do want to touch on the discernment. Oh, not discernment, but the submitting.
Go ahead.
Submitting. Because there is a righteous side of submitting, because submitting doesn't mean that the woman has to do everything that the man says. It's about coexisting with each other, because a man also submit to his woman as he should submit to God, and as she should submit to God as well. So it's not about who's in charge. It's about coming together as one, and that's a part of being one. So there's a lot of men out here, and I'm gonna say this: there's a lot of men that has taken the word submission and has used it and has flipped it and used it as their own understanding as to try to take control of women.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a celebration.
Well, let's just keep it all the way real. If that dude ain't following God to where he's trying to be a righteous dude and be a husband to you, he's full of shit.
Excellent.
He just he will say whatever he can to get them draws. Now, women need to use their discernment and not. If your girls ain't married, stop listening to them hoes.
I mean, it's easy. If you ask the proper question, they'll tell them to
stop it. If they married and it's working, talk to them. They can tell you something, but she ain't got nobody.
I don't know about that. Half of my inbox is married men.
Well, that dude on something different. He get his life right. But
I'm like
real dude,
crazy.
That's putting God first. That want to find a wife. It's not coming with that. Oh, I'm a man. You supposed to submit to me. No, dude, it don't work that way. It's God, your spouse, kids, and everybody else. That's the order God made it. And you try to put your family on the same line with your spouse, you're gonna have chaos. Only person coming for your spouse is God. Kids, your daddy, your mama, don't no one come before that order. They giving their youth to you. They ain't here to waste their time for you to. Well, my mom want me to come do everything with her. Then I get to you. Why the hell I'm married to you then? And vice versa. So quit playing.
I think that's the answer to everything. Divine order. In divine order.
Yeah.
Argue that order is slavery. Like you a stupid fool. That's not slavery. That's how God read the Bible. That's how He made it. When you get in that order, your life works out better. When you out of that order, it's chaos.
I agree.
This was a good one.
How y'all think? How you like being on the show?
I appreciate it. I love it. I appreciate you for bringing a family out here. These my brothers.
Oh, hey, y'all need to come back. Y'all got opening door policy.
It's a lot more of us too. It's a lot more of us, but
yeah. Hey, bring everybody. I can only have up to 10, but we can rotate out.
Yeah.
Because y'all
do that for sure.
Now, so we can have actual intel of what y'all seeing in the streets.
Yeah.
So people that are watching, like, okay, so but they dealing with the same stuff I'm dealing with. Okay.
And that's what I was going to say. It's good to know that, dudes deal with the same thing that women do sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
Dudes don't deal with.
Oh no,
I don't care about that. They ain't paying no attention. I don't go through that.
It's some blue chippers out here.
It's good to know that we hear these fellas talking about some of the same. Like what?
A lot of blue chippers.
We have a lot of these talks all the time. So we have a lot of these talks all the time. So they are really great men.
A lot of people give up. Say, hey, just call me at midnight because I don't want to hear all the other shit you want.
Hello.
Even Mark is midnight ass. He's still a good man.
I mean, the few people I've encountered, bro, you like, what the hell are you talking about?
It makes sense though, because the 12 o'clock. Listen, it's a lot of couples that take out the sex. They don't like each other.
They sleep in separate rooms, separate houses, all that stuff.
They don't even know each other.
Nope. Right. They don't talk about their traumas, what they really been through. Them put all that shit on the table and figure out where we meet in the middle.
It's like, damn, I didn't know you can get down like that.
No, you want to be on. You want to be on.
It's like what?
Okay.
It's weird. Like y'all don't talk about real stuff. No, we don't do that. But you're going through stuff, and you gotta. That's why y'all supposed to be doing life together. What's the point?
All right.
Really?
No, you gotta love on your woman because she ain't gonna want to give you that alien head if you ain't treat her right.
What's an alien head? Yeah, dog. I'm trying to see what that feel like. I ain't never
I ain't
had
never
that.
had none of
Did
that.
he say alien?
Oh boy.
What the hell?
Venom.
See it?
That man know you appreciate him. Fellas want to hear that shit. Y'all work together as a team.
I'll be performing Alien too. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta.
Come on, Jerome. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm laughing
Look for a
because
UFO right now. Wait till we
this
get
dude
off
Jeff
here.
about to have us Googling it.
Yeah,
They
y'all
say that shit
crazy.
gonna be Alien versus
Hey, y'all got the
Predator in a
roles.
I'm
couple
I'm
of
looking
telling
for the
you.
alien.
They gonna
Gonna
cut
see a
on the
mouse
Walking
in the
Dead
mouth.
around that bitch.
Hello.
Hey,
Have a
salute to that
motherfucker
young,
walking through the
salute to
house
that
sounding
person,
like a
man.
Tasmanian devil in this
Man, come on.
going crazy.
Salute.
Oh my God.
Gonna pull up some stuff you ain't never seen before.
I'm telling you.
Jay go from 12 to 1 a.m. Like, you know, I'm changing all this.
Hello.
12 to 1 a.m.
Hey, boy, I'm trying to get some intergalactic coochie.
Oh my God.
Out of this world.
Man, that's what that boy went to the moon for real.
See what was up there.
And he had to lie about it. He didn't want nobody to know about it. That
Man, I'm
was
telling you.
Boy was trying to go see an astronaut.
Man,
out
come
there.
on.
Oh, trying to find that man about a dog.
Hey, Jay, I'm gonna put that UFO on some 30s.
Hello.
Put some 15s in the back.
Man, come on.
Riding past Mars like boom.
I'm
Boom.
telling you. Finna knock the rings off of Saturn.
Not y'all running with it, boy. I can't stand y'all.
Go past Jupiter playing some cut, god dog.
I'm telling you.
I'm crying.
I see that's the joy we trying to find.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's the joy we looking for.
Cruising down the street in my UFO.
That
Hello.
alien shit. That's the alien shit. Yeah.
Salute to that person.
Let me look that up real quick.
That boy phone gonna cut off.
Uh-huh.
FBI gonna come for my whole tablet, boy.
Man, come on.
We need to
Hey, he's
confiscate
gonna
this
have to
for.
use his satellite mode for real.
Nah, for real. You talk about SOS mode.
Let us know if it involves resuscitation. Like what?
I'm crying.
Now you are aware of the situation.
Okay, you all good though?
Oh yeah.
We ain't like alienation. You just remember that?
Nah, nothing weird. It's only good. It's only
Okay,
joyful
okay,
stuff.
okay,
Nothing
good,
weird.
good. Don't turn me into somebody else.
Nah.
I don't want to be.
Nah. It'll make you do that Charles S. Dutton.
I don't even know who that is, but I know that nigga mean business.
Yeah.
You'll be on that tail like, I fuck with you.
Man, got some real tears coming out, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm over here crying.
Hey, everybody gonna be messed up tomorrow and Sunday. Like, man, I got to go, man. I can't even think straight up here.
Hit him with that.
I was trying to find out now. Like, wait a minute.
Oh man.
We got to repent after this.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Everybody turn to your Bible. Psalm 51. We're gonna read together.
I don't know, JD. They say you're supposed to repent when you plan on not doing it again. I plan on doing it again.
I'm gonna need you to repent twice then, sir.
Hey,
Repent
when
twice.
I get done, I'll talk to him.
Hey, Lord, let this be a keeper.
Oh,
Take your time.
I don't want to backslide, Lord. Just give me a little more time and I'm coming home.
He said the first time I wasn't sure, but I had to go back and make sure for the second time.
Hello.
Needed a second opinion.
Hello.
Hey, replay.
Oh,
Replay. Shit.
First time they seen real, did it, Jay?
Not at all. That second time was confirmation.
Oh, you need that confirmation.
Definitely.
You gotta tell a blind hog to find an acorn every now and then. Do it again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the point of dating, to have fun.
Exactly.
People ain't doing that. I still just hope you can find the right person. It's gonna
There's
take a
hope.
while.
Jerome lets us know there is hope. 20 years, there's still hope. Y'all don't know this brother from high school.
Nah, they younger than us, man.
Oh,
yeah, they
shit.
young. They young. Yeah, they younger.
They was 30 something.
Hey, I was hell
Ain't
on
number
wheels.
32.
Okay. It's all right.
I was hell on wheels.
Slack.
Like, hey, Uncle Shay and them, and that was me. Hell on wheels times 3.
Oh no, you weren't doing shake. No, don't say that. Don't say that. You not saying no shit. Don't say that shit. Hell no.
Hey,
You weren't doing that.
no, man, I'm just talking about, you know how you be talking about stressed out, like
I can't hear.
Yeah, man. No, I say that. Let me say this. You talk about closing remarks. Let me say this. I'll say this, man. If you want to be happy in a marriage, it takes work, and you got to do premarital counseling. That's something I didn't say earlier. If you don't do premarital counseling, y'all might be lucky to make 3 years. Because you ain't gonna go back to that Bible. You're gonna go back to that world. You'll go on social media like and DM after that. Like, hey, 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for real.
You gotta make sure you do premarital counseling so she understands what a wife is. You understand what a husband is, and y'all come at it together collectively. Because, you know what I'm saying, you going into something you never done, she going into something she's never done. She'll become a mother. You'll become a father if you don't already have kids. So that'll be new. If you already have kids, you have blended family. There's a lot of stuff that you want to know before you jump that broom. So, you know what I'm saying? That way you don't have the reservations that a lot of men have, that fear. So I would just say, as fellas, just get connected with God. So that way, you know what I'm saying, you putting your trust and faith in him. So the one he bring it to you is going to be your teammate, not your op, as the young folks say. Y'all young brothers in that generation where they talk about the ops. You won't be dealing with an op on your team. You'll have a teammate.
Right.
Word. Feel that. I definitely agree.
That's my take, Jeff. Close us out, brother.
All right. Thank everybody for joining the panel tonight. They'll be back again. Gonna keep talking about real conversations, ground floor. We thank Martin Luther King for his sacrifice, so we can do things like this now. We get that Monday off. Pretty awesome. And we hope y'all have a safe night.
Nice meeting everybody.
Yeah, nice
to meet
meeting y'all,
y'all, too.
brothers, young lady.
Appreciate y'all for having us, man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I gotta come back.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, set that up for sure. We down.
Next time.
All
Y'all
right.
be
Always
safe out there.
send the link. So if y'all got time to come on, she had a link. Y'all get on there.
Yeah, for sure.
I bet.
Sir.
Till next time, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to purchase my latest products, my books and music, go to Amazon.com. I have new merchandise on the way. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with JLE Network. Thanks for coming.